We had several tech companies reporting earnings this week, including the Magnificent Seven. Let's dig into what we saw with Hatem Dhiab, managing partner at Gerber Kawasaki Wealth and Investment Managing. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
Where are we in the AI rollout? What phase are we in?
Wow, I mean, it's really the beginning of a multi-year cycle. I think this quarter we saw the halo effect of all the AI spend that is happening across all these Mag 7 companies. I think the cyclical trend, right, which is this whole digital transformation slash AI infrastructure build out is just getting started. And if you think about basically the global tech industry, the share of tech in the global GDP is about 5%, and that's probably going to double over the next 5 to 10 years, and it's going to create like a huge tailwind for a lot of these tech companies, basically.
Okay, let's go through a few of the Mag 7. We saw some earnings. Let's start with Apple. There has been concern with investors about a lack of an AI strategy. Do you have the same concerns?
100%. I think going into the year, everyone was, wondering why Siri doesn't work, right? And if you think about Apple, right, Siri was around for almost 10 years now. But I think what we've seen this quarter is some assurances that actually Apple is changing strategy and is going to spend a lot more money to make Siri be one of the top AI companion in the market, and they're doing this through their private cloud. So if you looked at their R&D spend this quarter, you've seen that they spent almost $9 billion. So I think Apple is a company to watch, but it's not here yet. I think what's exciting though is the fact that their iPhone sales are back up, which means that Apple is coming back to growth, which is something that we were super worried about going through this year.
Do you think that was just people sort of buying ahead, worried about the tariffs with the tariff situation or the tariff on China by the U.S.? And also, how much of a tariff hit has this company taken so far? Do you worry about it in the months to come?
Absolutely. I think there is some pull demand because of the tariffs, but I don't think that's the whole story. I think more importantly, the brand affinity, right? Like, this is anecdotal, but in my firm, we just upgraded all of our devices, and nobody wanted to buy anything but Apple devices. I think people are just have a huge affinity to the product. We love our iPhones. We can't live without them. So I think that's what you're seeing. And obviously China was a bit of a worry, and that's coming back to growth. So I think really the reality is the ecosystem is just so powerful.
Okay, let's get to Meta. You say it's delivering on return on investment. What do the numbers look like for this company?
Well, Meta keeps to do really well. I think if you look at Meta is really about engagement. And if you look at the engagement number up 20% for Instagram, for example, it is really impressive. I think what Meta has done is really kind of incorporated AI into a lot of its products already, and it's shown into the bottom line. It's not one company that we're really excited about because I think I think it's going to be hard for them to convince the enterprise to use AI with their models, and I think they're spending a lot of money on talent. I don't know how that's going to work out, but as far as like their results currently, they're very impressive.
Okay, do you worry about overspend? Microsoft spending what, $30 billion capex in the first quarter of the year alone?
No, actually, I don't at all, because if you looked at the numbers from Microsoft, you've seen the halo effect of all the AI through all the other products. Azure was up almost 35%. Outlook is up. Really, every product that they have is up quite a bit, and simply because they're incorporating their AI processes around their whole software stack. I think if you think about that technology upgrade that's happening over the next few years, Microsoft is probably the best position to benefit from it, because they are really in the enterprise, right? Like Microsoft is enterprise, and the fact they have cloud, they have security, they have databases, they have applications, really allows them to be very, very well positioned to anybody who's looking to do these digital transformation stack.
Okay, let's talk about semiconductor tariffs. We heard from Donald Trump just this week. He wants to put more tariffs on semiconductors. He's kind of put out outrageous tariff rates for a year from now, something like 150%. But we don't know what that starting rate would be and who would apply to. Are there concerns about this? NVIDIA's already been hit with what it sends to China.
Yeah, I don't think anybody believes these massive tariffs on semiconductors. I think we all understand now these GPUs or semiconductors are the building blocks of the future, and NVIDIA has been really the leader in the space. Will continue to be the leader, and I don't think the U.S. government will do anything to the detriment of that kind of lead. I think if you see the new AI initiatives that are coming out is really the U.S. government, by allowing, for example, semiconductors to go into China, and also by positioning the U.S. as the leader, they're really trying to make sure that the whole world works on GPU, on NVIDIA or GPU stack. So I think I'm not worried about the tariffs and short or long term for that matter.